Psalms 119 verse 140 reads, "Your promise is well tried." Let me say that again. Your promise is well tried. You see, history speaks that when God promises something, He does it. Look into the life of Abraham. God spoke that through Abraham a great nation would come forth. At that very moment, we see Abraham in such a difficult situation. Sarah, his wife, her womb was as good as dead. Abraham too had reached a very old age, and yet an impossible situation. God fulfills His promise. Look into the people of Israel. When they were in bondage in Egypt, God promises them deliverance. And what does happen? He delivers them. An impossible situation. Egypt was the superpower at that time. In an impossible situation, God supernaturally brings them out and leads them to the promised land. Look into the life of Joseph. God gives him a dream that he would become great, that he would be lifted up in life. For that moment, everything seemed impossible. He was put into the pit, and from the pit sold as a slave. From the slave, he was put into the prison. Everything seemed impossible. It seemed that that promise would never come to pass, but history speaks that the promise did come to pass. Joseph was lifted up as second in command. History speaks that God's promises are tried, are tested, and He does fulfill what He speaks. The second part of 119 Psalms verse 140 reads, "Your servant loves it." Your servant loves those promises. We need to be people that sit at the feet of the Lord, sit in the presence of God, and just soak from Him, receive His word. You see, when He speaks His word, we need to just rise up with great assurance, knowing He said it, He will do it. I want to speak to you today. If God has spoken a promise to you, I want to declare it today to you and say, He said it, He will do it. History speaks that His promises are well tried. He surely does what He speaks. God bless you.